I'll just give a kind of a short intro presentation to what we're doing at the Meta Governance Project and what exactly we mean by governance layer for the internet. But of course, this if you guys are looking at your schedules, you'll notice that there's a subsequent workshop, I think called like Governance Layers Meet Community Rule and Policy Kit, which is all part of the same project. So we really encourage you after listening to this talk and maybe asking some questions to jump into that workshop and participate in those further discussions and sort of really dig into the substance of the project. Okay, so I'm here for some summarization. First, I just want to start off by saying that this is a collaboration between a truly incredible group of collaborators, and that I'm truly honored to be working to be one among them. So yeah, Prima, and we'll go over the names later. So just to summarize, MetaGov in a single sentence. MetaGov is a tool to explore the design space of institutions. Now, that may or may not make sense to you depending on your background, so I thought I'd just follow up with a little story about how I got introduced to MetaGov. So I'm a mathematician, and I mostly do this part of math called category theory. And one day, I walk into this conference that truly has absolutely nothing to do with category theory, and I meet this guy named Larry, who's a constitutional law professor in Boston. And Larry and I start talking about this game he's working on called Seed, which sounds cool. I love video games, but I'm a mathematician, and I don't really think about it until a few months later, when this company called Improbable reaches out to me about some sort of database thing, and I find out that they're developing technology for that very same game. So at this point, I'm kind of curious. Maybe there's some math involved. Long story short, I reach out to the guys developing this game at kind of free Seed, and I end up helping them design their economy. Now, a bunch of things happen. I somehow end up in law school for a bit, and today I'm working with Larry, Nathan, Amy, Seth, Prima, and many others on a project called the Meta Governance Project. And one of the goals of that project is to design the politics of Seed, but also of many other platforms from blockchain DAOs to online professional guilds to social networks. And I'll go over that Seed example later to give you kind of an illustration, but I tell this story to make a point. People usually imagine governance as something about centralized control, something that governments do. MetaGov, like the things it's trying to work on, is very much a bottom-up collaboration, one that has brought together people working in truly very disparate corners of the web. It's grounded in experimentation. It's built on top of, or underneath, the experiments that people are actually already doing online. And I have no idea who is here in this little virtual space we got going on here, but I figured you all might be exactly this kind of people who can appreciate that kind of experimentation.